Inauguration security after 2 National Guard members assigned to the event were removed today. They're now being investigated for alleged ties to white ring extremist groups. Let's bring in former Deputy Assistant Secretary of State and ABC News contributor Colonel Steve Ganyard for more on this. Steve, how serious do you think this investigation is, and do you feel confident that D.C. is in good hands tomorrow?
Diana, I sure hope so. It is quite disturbing for anyone who served in the military to think that there might be folks within the ranks who held such extreme views that they might do something to disrupt the inauguration. So, I once had a Marine drill instructor tell me that, sir, we can only do as much and with the people that the American people give us. And so sometimes you get bad actors involved in the military. And I think what we've seen today is that whatever the process the Justice Department and the National Guard Bureau is doing to root out potential problem people is working, and I think that they've actually removed another 10 just because they had suspicious background, nothing to do with any far-right groups, but they had perhaps some felony in their background or some sort of gang-related. So they're going to the extra lengths to make sure that the people that are guarding the whole inauguration tomorrow are quite who they should be, and that they're not going to cause a problem.
And the Justice Department charged leaders of a far-right group with conspiracy for planning and coordinating the breach of the Capitol. What does that tell you about the extent to which this attack was premeditated, and how big of a concern are groups like these versus lone wolf actors ahead of tomorrow?
Yeah, I think that there was some success in this attack on the Capitol because people caught the Capitol Police and everybody else unaware. They didn't think that nobody thought that there would be any kind of an organized attack on the Capitol. So if anybody is trying to do that now, to organize an attack on the Capitol, they've lost the element of surprise. So they have 25,000 guard. They have all sorts of D.C. police. Lots of people going to be there. In the military, there's a saying that quantity has its own quality, meaning that if you have enough mass, if you have enough people, that gives you something extra. And I think as we've seen the pictures of Washington, D.C., it reminds me of the Green Zone in Baghdad. It is heavily fortified, and I think that's going to disrupt any sort of coordinated outside attack. The fear is still with a lone wolf sort of attack or an insider attack. Those are the two things that I think are still concerning. Somebody who would just on their own, without telling anybody, do something to disrupt the proceedings, or a small inside gang that would be supporting any kind of a coordinated attack that it would facilitate it. So still concerned about not about the outside attack, but concerned about a lone wolf or some sort of an insider attack tomorrow.
What about after the inauguration? What should we expect in terms of security, both in D.C. and across the country?
Diane, I think that is going to depend on how tomorrow goes. If it goes off without a hitch, and we don't see anything at the state capitals, if we see, hopefully, that it is petered out and it's nowhere going. So thanks so much.
Colonel Steve Ganyard, always a pleasure to have you. Thank you.
Thanks, Diane.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.